Whoa. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to VlogTober. It's day 5, and I just took a mild nap, and I'm up again. I got a couple things I'm going to do tonight, work-wise. I'm going to finish off the paint and whatnot for the next Will Voorhees mask project I'm doing, and then tomorrow I'm going to find the snaps and stuff to make the head strap for it. And then I'm going to get started with another Will of Voorhees right after that. I'm going to try to put out as many Will of Voorheeses and other mass project as possible this month. And then I'm going to work a little more for this upcoming show. I got 4 dates I'm doing right now, and I got 2 coming up on the 17th and 18th this month for Asylum Wrestling Revolution, and they are probably one of the more like premier or best promotions that's running right now in Indianapolis. Constant, not just like some fed that comes over and shows up and stuff. They are stable right now in Indianapolis, and they have everything. They have the flippity floppity stuff. They have strong style death matches. I provide comedy, so if you're looking for some kind of good, decent wrestling show to go live to, they are very good, and they're definitely worth their ticket money. But we got New Blood 2 on Saturday, 17th, and then we have Revolution of Asylum Wrestling Revolution showing up on the 18th, Sunday. The 18th is going to be wild. There's going to be a bunch of titles, because right now there's the main world title. It's vacated, and you got Akira versus Justin Kyle for that one. Then you're going to have the tag team championships, and it's got the Death Threat Army, Black Cube Society, Shooters Don't Die, and I'm so sorry that I'm forgetting the last group's name, but it's 4 tag teams, and it's a doors, ladders, and chair match right now. I feel bad that I forgot that 4th tag team's name. Original Sins. There we go. So Original Sins, Shooters Don't Die, Death Threat Army, and Black Cube Society. All going at it. It's going to be nuts. We're going to have our first... AWR is going to have their first women's championship match. It's going to be Charlie Cruel going against Mickey Knuckles, and that's going to be, you got one of these newcomers with Charlie Cruel up and coming and stuff, and she's been picking up a lot of steam. And then you got Mickey Knuckles, who in the independents, especially in deathmatch wrestling, is like the queen. She's like one of the top, and they're going at it for the belt. And then 4th, you got Schwartzy, Joseph Schwartz. You got Danger himself from Japan, wrestled twice in Japan, Josh Crane. I'm personally big fan of him. You got Dale Patricks and some mystery guys, going to be the 4th one. And they're going to be doing a pumpkin patch death match for the Revolutionary Championship in AWR as well. So you got 4 different championships that are going to be happening on the 18th. And then I got little old me is going to be in a match against Taylor Myers in a trick-or-treat bag on a pole match. If you've never watched wrestling before, you want to know what on a pole match is. They basically put a certain item on a pole, and the goal is you have to go up and get the item. Now, you can either get the item off the pole, and that's the end of the match, or sometimes it's a weapon that's on a pole. You get the item, and You can then use it as a weapon and pin your opponent. This one is going to be, once I get the item, that's it, ring the bell. So there you go with that. And I've wrestled Taylor Mars before for our inaugural All Terrain Warrior Pro. We did a match, and I was supposed to wrestle him the very first time. I was supposed to wrestle him in the water jug match at AWR, but he ended up getting an injury, and it fell on to me going up against Mega Mondo. And that's where the one thing happened that got me on Botchmania 417, where I was going to put him up on the apron, put him through, so I'd flip over and give him a leg drop on the back of his head. And you blatantly see it on camera as he is going to step up. He actually steps over and moves about this far, and I don't realize it. And by the time I get over to the other side, I realize how far he is away, and I just say, screw it, I'm going to try it anyway. This is going to be funny. And I just completely miss. He will go on Facebook and whatnot saying that he didn't. Oh, I told him maybe I should move closer, and he was like, no, stay there. That's a lie. It's a bull-faced lie. He blatantly takes a step, and I've had so many other people watch the footage, and they're like, yeah, no, we saw him step to the right. So sorry, Mondo, you moved. Wasn't me, you moved. But that was supposed to be a Taylor Myers match versus me. We had a lot of stuff planned. He got injured. Had to do with Mega Mondo. Then musical instrument match supposed to be me and Taylor Myers. He got injured again. He sits out again. Then I was supposed to go against Rathbone. Rathbone is injured, and we ended up having me go against a guy by the name of ZDP, and that was his first match at AWR. He has come back since then, so props to ZDP for helping me put on a great match. And then just this past show, I wrestled the first New Blood against Jordan Dye. Really good match. Fans were definitely behind it. I didn't win, but the fans were definitely there for that match. They loved it. And then the next night, I did a 12-man scramble that I was victorious in. And a lot of good talent having their first time. ZDP was actually in the second one too, but a lot of guys like Remington Roar, the Carnivore, and like he popped out because he's already great in my book because he's a huge fan of Man Thing, and that's like my number one comic book character, especially in the Marvel universe. So I showed up wearing my Man Thing shirt that I designed, where it's basically the outline of the brow where it hangs down with the two red eyes, and it says fear across the bottom of the shirt. And I'm sitting there talking to people, and he's just going, and I'm like, why am I getting stared down? And then he pointed out that he loved my shirt, and I was like, oh, do you even know who this is? And he was like, oh, he who knows fear burns the man. And immediately I was like, yeah, you're awesome, dude. So he's cool in my book. There's Jeffrey Johns. He was in the match. He's really good. Some of the names are escaping me right now because of the snap that I took. A lot of great talent was in that first match and got to basically show themselves off at the show, and a lot of the fans devoured them. Just we had zombies all around, but no, the fans ate it up. They loved the show, and after the match was over, we even reintroduced another guy. He's a monster who goes by the name Cronus. Hit a couple guys, did a couple spots to me in the ring and stuff. So he's going to be back this coming weekend after this one. So I'm looking forward to it. I definitely am. And this is now with Revolution coming up, this is like third time's the charm. Hopefully, this is the time Taylor Myers will be okay. Him and me will actually be able to get together in the ring and have a decent match, entertain the fans, and then I can go sit down at my merch booth and sell some shirts. But there's that. And then on the 24th and 25th, I have VoltCon 2020 convention. I didn't think there'd be any conventions this year with what was going on, but there is going to be that convention. It started, first year was last year. I went there with my paintings and my art prints. I even have a little side table where you can pay money and we put little pieces of whatever together and make either a robot, a spaceship, or even I have little cars now. You can do rocket cars. So I'm going to be there doing that on 2 days. And it's going to be great if you love VoltCon or you love, like, 80s pop culture and whatnot. Even if you like Power Rangers, come on over. It's going to be in Indianapolis. I'm going to have more information up one of these other days about it. But I will be there with my artwork and some masks and all kinds of crafts and cool stuff. So those are the big things that are going on this month for me. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my costume done in time for Halloween, because my town is still doing trick-or-treating, which is awesome. I mean, you can still social distance with trick-or-treating. You just ring the doorbell, take a step back, they'll just throw candy at you. And then I'm also trying to do a special outfit for the 18th of on AWR. If you like trick-or-treat with Sam Burlap, I get this costume done. It's going to be awesome. So that's it. That's it for today. This is ending day 5 of my Vlogtober. Got 16 more days to go. God knows what I'm going to talk about. My life's not that exciting. But no, thank you guys for checking it out, and we'll see you again tomorrow. So just have a good one.